It's all about that NWA World Championship being held up by the official. Look at the shape that the Icon Sting is in. He got himself in tremendous shape heading into this huge world title match against the current reigning, defending NWA World Champion, Jeff Jarrett. There is a lot at stake in this match. Could this be the end of Sting? Or will this be the rise of the Icon here in TNA as the NWA World Champion? Jeff Jarrett got one over on Sting just a moment ago. As these two tie up collar and elbow, Jeff Jarrett using quickness on Sting. Has this side headlock on the Icon. But Sting gets blocked and countered by Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett showing immense confidence. Sting, who has done it all, traveled all over the world, faced the all-time greats. But so is Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett's been to the top. Maybe not quite to the level that Sting has been, but Jeff Jarrett has learned and trained from the best. Jeff Jarrett really outbesting Sting at this moment. Sting seems to be struggling to find his footing in this match. And if he can't find that footing, he'll be trying to play catch up all match long, trying to at least come close to Jeff Jarrett. And once again, these two tie up. Jeff Jarrett breaks free, but Sting comes back with a shoulder tackle. This could be the momentum that Sting has needed. But Jeff Jarrett, once again, finds Sting off his balance and lays him out. And Jeff Jarrett trying to rile up the Icon. Perhaps a little bit of frustration. You see Sting's hands on his hips, trying to think about, what do I got to do? What am I not doing? And why? And what I am doing, why is what I am doing not working? Since the get-go, it's been all Jeff Jarrett. Sting's got to find some sort of opening or he's going to be done. We're not going to see a new NWA World Champion if Sting can't figure it out. Meanwhile, Jeff Jarrett just laid out Sting with a drop kick. And Kurt Angle is with Sting, trying to hype him up. Meanwhile, Jeff Jarrett strutting and mocking the Icon. There's that cockiness of Jeff Jarrett. As Sting slowly gets back up. This is a newer look for Sting. Much more colorful than black and white. Added a little bit of red into it. And Sting also showing off the tremendous shape he got in. I think Jarrett just spit at Sting. Meanwhile, here comes Sting unloading at Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett tried to counter. Sting's got Jarrett. Bang! Power bomb. Driving Jarrett spine first into the mat. A move like that, high impact, is exactly what Sting has needed to find his way back into this. And this is exactly what Sting has needed to keep up the momentum as he sends Jarrett to the outside onto the floor. With Jarrett on the outside of the floor. And Kurt Angle, the special enforcer, trying to get Jarrett back into this match. It seemed earlier that he and Sting were acting like best friends earlier, and then now Kurt Angle and Jarrett seem to be having quite the problems. I can tell you what, this special enforcer certainly has a favorite in this matchup. But you can't blame Kurt Angle. I mean, I wouldn't want to support a cocky you-know-what like Jeff Jarrett. And it's Jeff Jarrett who's on the retreat. Meanwhile, the cameraman got knocked down. Kurt Angle just threw the referee into the ring. Again, Sting sends Jarrett into the steel guardrail. Oh, but Jarrett able to reverse, sending Sting hard into the steel guardrail, spine first. Jarrett has a chair, and Kurt Angle's there to grab it because that chair is not legal whatsoever in this world title match. But Jarrett, look who's behind you, and the cymbal clap will surely knock off your equilibrium. This is not going to be good with a suplex on the apron. Well, rather the entrance ramp, might I say. And the crowd is hot for Sting. The Icon is fired up. Sting wants to use the chair, but Kurt Angle's right there to stop him. Kurt Angle, if you think about it, Kurt Angle's really doing Sting a favor. Uh-oh. Sting ducked and Jarrett hit Angle. But Jarrett just nailed Sting, driving Sting at the bottom of the entrance ramp with a planting DDT. And Jarrett now has the momentum once again. And Sting had a little bit of momentum there. Things were starting to look good for Sting. But some unfortunate turn of events really shifted the weight of this match, as Jarrett starts to put the pressure on the Icon, stomping away on Sting in the center of the ring, lifting up the challenger. Sends Sting to the ropes, but Sting ducks. And now has a sleeper hold. Could look to put Sting away via submission. You don't see Sting give up too many times. Sting is not the type of wrestler to just quit. You see, Kurt Angle has finally gotten back up after that collision we saw just a few moments ago where Jeff Jarrett hit Sting, or hit Kurt Angle, trying to hit Sting. Or that's at least so one would think. Perhaps Jeff Jarrett really did have a vendetta to take out Angle. But I'll tell you what, right now, it's all on Sting. It's all on Jarrett. Both wrestlers were thinking the same thing. Both thinking a crossbody. Both with a hard collision in the center of the ring. With both men down, this could end in a double countout. Rudy Charles already at the count of 5. These two have hardly moved. Almost at the count of 10. Oh, but Angle said, Angle ain't having any of that. And an Olympic slam just laid out the referee. Kurt Angle did not care. Kurt Angle's become the special referee now. And he wants them to fight. And now that they're both up, they're slugging it out. This is what it means when it's all about the NWA World Championship. Bang! Inverted atomic drop. It's all Sting. Sting's fired up. And the splash in the corner, looking for the Scorpion Death Drop. Will it be enough? Oh, but Jeff Jarrett just barely gets the shoulder up. That was just barely before the 3. Sting has put it all on the line in this match. Looking for the stroke. It's Jeff Jarrett. And now the end could be near. But this time, it's Sting who kicks out of Jarrett's biggest shot. Once the enforcer, now the referee, Kurt Angle, has control of calling this match. Uh-oh, this could be bad for Sting. Perhaps was thinking Tombstone, but Sting able to shift the weight. And a Tombstone pile driver on Jeff Jarrett. Will it be over? Just so close, yet so far. I don't know how it gets any closer than that. Sting making the climb. Low blow. Referee Kurt Angle saw it with his eyes, clear as day. But I think Jeff Jarrett knew Kurt Angle wasn't going to do anything about it because he wants this match to continue, especially with Sting. Oh, Jarrett was thinking the stroke again. But Jarrett gets dropped off the top. One for the splash on a Jarrett. But Jarrett able to get both knees up into the midsection of Sting. Oh, this could be bad. He's going to go for that figure 4. The patented figure 4 leg lock. Great ring positioning. This is where you want to be when you have this submission hold. Rather, this is where you want to be for any submission hold. You want to have your opponent as close to the center of the ring. And this is a good look right now for Jeff Jarrett if he's going to retain the title and end Sting's career. And Sting able to shift the weight. All the momentum went on to Jeff Jarrett. And now it's Jarrett perhaps thinking an ankle lock using Kurt Angle's move. And mocking the special referee. Angle has to keep cool, calm, and collected. Sting had the bottom rope for the split second there. But Jarrett able to pull Sting back into the center of the ring. Fingertips just aren't always enough to force a rope break. And it certainly wasn't here. Can Sting get there? And he rolls through and sends Jarrett to the outside onto the floor. Desperation by Sting. Now it's Sting who needs to capitalize. Find a way. But the thing is, the damage has been done to the left leg of Sting, who's limping. Hopping on one leg. And the bat comes into play, but Kurt Angle says it's not going to go like this. You can't use it. Sting was going to use the baseball bat. And Sting, only infuriated by the guitar. And Sting has had enough. The fury of the Icon. Will Sting do it? Will Jeff Jarrett be put away? And all the pressure is on in the center of the ring. With no choice, we got a new NWA World Champion. Sting, who put it all on the line. He put his career at stake against Jeff Jarrett. And with a man who had everything to lose, he gave it all he had. And he came out with more. 10 pounds of gold as the brand new NWA World Champion. Congratulations to the Icon, Sting.